Hey, welcome to Viking Preparedness. I'm Pastor Joe Fox. For those of you who know what I'm talking about, I apologize for the confusion. If you're interested, I'll explain it at the end of this video. Do you remember that video I shot, what I will do if Hillary wins the election, and I said I was going to build a fallout shelter? And then that got a lot of hits, and a lot of liberals got on and said, well, if Trump wins, I'm going to build a fallout shelter because war's certainly coming under Trump. And then a couple videos later, I looked at those people when Trump won, and I said, hey, so now that Trump won, what are you doing? And I got no response. 2 days ago, I got contacted by a journalist who was working on a story about how now that Trump was in office, liberals were starting to become preppers like crazy. My words. And what did I think about that? Blah, blah, blah. And so we had a back and forth on that. And then this morning I opened up the news and there's an article about all these preppers who, since Trump became president, are prepping. Excuse me, all these liberals that now that Trump became president are prepping. And so this video is about that. YouTube didn't like my last intro. We'll talk about that at the end of this video. So we're back. What do I think about that? You know, I don't care if you're a liberal or a conservative, if you're straight or gay or whatever. If you're white or black or brown or yellow or red or green or blue. How else can we divide Americans? If you're rich or you're poor, because you see, we have to create these divisions for Americans, right? I want all Americans to prepare. And check it out. I want Vietnamese to prepare. I want Aussies to prepare. You know, the Aussies think they're safe because they're down in the southern hemisphere. Y'all ought to check it out. You got Alice Springs, right? Yeah, that's a problem. So prepare, Oz. That'd be a good government campaign. Oz prepares. I want everybody to prepare. And I think it's a good thing if people prepare from whatever faction of society they come from. The reason why is every prepared person is one less person who's going to be part of the problem, right? So let's get everybody prepared. I'm happy about that. Do I think that's true? Do I think liberals are now going to prep in great numbers because Trump is now president and they fear the world is going to end? No. I don't. Is the world going to end under Trump? I don't know. You know, somebody commented to one of my comments on one of my past videos. You know, I said I think we're going to war with Russia if Hillary wins, and they said, yeah, we're going to war with Iran if Trump wins. Yeah, maybe. And then where's that go? You know, we go to war with Iran, play chess with that for a while and see where that goes. That could end up back at Russia, right? Look at what China's doing. You know, China's... And then the economy, you know, it doesn't matter if Hillary won or Trump won. The economy is toast. It's going down, yo. And so do I think you should prepare? Yeah. Do I think there's going to be problems? Well, possibly. All right. We live in scary times. But I don't think liberals are going to prepare. And by my use of the word liberal, I am not trying to be rude. I'm not trying to be pejorative. If you don't like that term, use another one. It's just the term liberal conservative, right? But I don't think liberals are going to prepare in any great numbers, and here's why. Generally speaking, liberals are for more government involvement, and conservatives are for less. Liberals want more government in the lives of the common man, government programs and such. Conservatives don't. Liberals want the government to create programs to solve problems, and conservatives want to be left the heck alone by government to solve their own problems, right? These programs cost money. So liberals are generally for more taxes, conservatives are generally for less taxes. I mean, I think we can kind of agree on that. There's probably some nuances you don't like there, but generally speaking, I think that's true. And so conservatives are more self-sufficient than are liberals. Conservatives look to themselves to take care of them and theirs, whereas liberals look to the government or some program or others, the collective, to take care of them. And so therefore, that makes them less prone, in my opinion, to preparedness. I mean, think about it. All survivalists are right-wing, right? I mean, this is the meme that was created by the media back in the 80s. And so there's that, and I don't think they will change in great numbers. If I'm wrong about that, if there are in fact liberals watching this, and I know some of you are out there, feel free to comment. Tell me how I'm wrong. Tell me in fact that you are preparing. What are you doing to prepare? Don't need the specifics, but in general, what are you doing? You know? And if I had thought about this video deeper, and I said the same thing in the last video, and I came down here mad at YouTube, and I still forgot, I would do my book, right? The book I wrote, that I own the copyright to, Survivalist Family, Prepared Americans for a Strong America. Because if you're new to prepping, that's a great book, right? And that will get you going on the path to preparedness. And so if you're new to preparing, whether you're a liberal or a conservative, well, let's get back to the liberals. If you're a liberal and you're starting to prepare, I would love for you to contradict me in the comments. Tell me, oh no, I'm a liberal and I'm preparing, and then, you know, give us a little bit of detail, not a lot. I mean, I don't want to know where you're hiding or whatever. Here's the deal, keep it polite, right? Don't call me names. If you call me names, you get blocked, and then no one hears what you have to say. So, you know, good manners, right? And when these liberals respond, you conservatives, be nice, right? Don't give them crap. Let's have a dialogue. Wow, what a concept. Americans from different factions having a dialogue. Because don't you see what's happening? The big they is trying to divide the us, divide and conquer. Splinter, 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 all these different little factions, and then controls. So one of those splinters, fractures, is liberal conservative, right there. So yeah, let me know what you think. And if you're new to it, yeah, get my book. But I'll tell you right now, you need to get some food. You need to sort out your water. You know, what are you going to do about water? It's hard to store enough water, so you're going to have to figure that out. And yeah, eventually you get to the point of you need to protect yourself and yours. And that requires firearms. Are some of you liberals considering purchasing evil black rifles? I don't own any evil black rifles. I spray paint all mine tan and green. Let me tell you something for those of you new to guns who are starting to think the world's going to go to chaos and I need a gun to protect myself. It's not like the movies. They are not magic wands, and they are not, you know, omniscient laser beams that go exactly where you want it to go. Pew! And the guy falls off the roof 2 blocks away. It requires training to develop the skill with which to fire firearms. So go get some training. Get some guns, get some ammo, and then go get some training. Learn how to actually use what you got. Now, some people say, Pastor Joe, don't you tell liberals to get firearms? Why not? You know what? The more liberals that buy firearms, the less pressure there will be to let's ban firearms, because they'll figure out, wow, this is pretty cool. I need one too. And that's a good thing, right? You know, I would like everyone to be armed all the time. That's not a threat to me. That makes me feel comfortable. So there's that. Liberals turning to preppers because Trump's the president. I wish it were so. I hope that's true, but hope is not a method. I don't think it's true. Not in any great numbers. Just don't see it. The attitudes and the philosophy of liberals are not conducive to prepping, of taking care of themselves, right? That's what it's all about. Personal responsibility, self-sufficiency. There are exceptions. If you're a liberal and you've decided to start prepping because of Trump, please comment. I will be polite to you, you be polite to me. All right, so that's that for the video. Now let me tell you what happened. I did my little intro, and then I did cue the intro, and I had a cassette player, and I played, I don't know, 30 seconds of a song, maybe not even that long, and I showed 2 books, you know, because I've decided I need to go back and rethink that maybe I'll just show you some books you should probably read by scrolling them across the screen. And then I guess either YouTube or somebody flagged me for a copyright violation within seconds of my video being up. talk show hosts play 30 seconds of somebody else's music, and they're not paying copyrights for that when they do that. DJs are playing music, maybe they are paying, but talk show hosts play bumper music. They don't pay for that. I don't know. YouTube is really bugging me lately. Probably doesn't matter anyway, because I think this whole thing is going to go away soon anyway. So, hear me while you can, YouTube. If you can hear my voice, you are the resistance.